Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Everdream Just Plays here. We are going to do a quick castle overview for the people that did not watch the other videos on this channel. So the build here will start out outside. This is a very large castle build that I picked up. I kind of based it a little bit off the fort that Zerister did, and a little bit off of a castle that I saw on another channel. So I kind of mixed the two together. This is done in dev mode, so I can fly around. It's done on my own personal local game. It would take a absolute nightmare worth of materials to build this otherwise. So, plus I have to be able to repair this hammer every 2 seconds to build this. Alright, so kind of carrying on the Castle Raven that I did in the other videos. Feel free to check them out if you want. There should be a little playlist thing on YouTube. I have an entrance here. And we're going to draw a sword and a shield because every time I do this, I get attacked by something stupid like a ghost, even though it's daytime. So, coming up the front stairs here, I have a guard tower. This is not complete yet. So, prisoner beds, boxes, table, and a bucket in the corner. You know what it's for. Guard beds with a box behind each one, a round table for playing some cards. More beds up here with access to the ramparts. And a fighting or defense wall. So if an event pops up in the area, then you can defend from this wall pretty safely. These are double stacked walls as well. There's an empty tower kind of here that just acts as a transition. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. The rampart carries on and goes all the way around this top part of the base with another entrance on this side facing the swamp. One thing about this base is it does have access to both mountain regions up here and a swamp region down here and fairly close plains region on the map. This map, this whole seed is for a different character that I'm playing legitly. So this castle is literally just here for that character. Rampart carries on into a different tower. This tower is not complete yet either, but as you can see, it walks right back down to the entrance that we came in at earlier. And as long as this is closed, nothing attacks. From there, we have your stereotypical kind of like community courtyard. So we have a smithy hut over here. The idea here was to give it like some folding windows, like it's open or closed. The smithy hut does have access to that lower portion as well. So if you end up needing to get through into here, you can. I might find something to do with this kiln. I'm not liking where it's at right now, but it's just temporary. On this side, we have what I have affectionately called Ragnar's Mead Hall, which is, of course, a mead hall. So I got a table inside. I got a big table outside for people to hang out at. But it's mainly just for mead. We have an inn. I use these banners as like table covers and etc. It's got one VIP room right when you walk in that's a little bit bigger with a box. It's got a smaller room under the stairs. This isn't really accessible. It's more for kind of looks, to be honest. We do have 3 accessible rooms up top with beds in them. They also have their own storage boxes behind. So if you end up needing to store some stuff, you are more than welcome to. This side here we have the restaurant kind of thing going on. So I'll put a counter here, some pots and pans behind, which are actually linked upstairs. Funnily enough, there's an upstairs to this building as well, as you can see with the windows there. That is accessible 3 different ways. Way number 1 is up these stairs. Way number 2 is up these stairs, and way number 3, the intended way, is up these stairs, complete with a lookout window. Inside here we have everything needed to make a growing boy a meal. We have cauldron, there's a cooktop behind there if you need to cook something. Can. Butcher block, more pots, and a stone oven. So anybody who needs to cook has access to everything here. The fire is just for looks. I turned one of these hot tubs into kind of a center fountain. Don't know if I like the look of it, but that was kind of the idea. And yeah. From there you move forward into kind of the castle courtyard. So most castles will have a courtyard. This isn't done yet by far. The castle is still a work in progress heavily. Most of that is stability fixing versus... But you have access to the ramparts from here. Up this tower also gives you a good defense point if something gets here up against the castle. I also have it kind of doubled up so that if something does start attacking the castle, they'll have to go through this wall first. I have my little player house over here. This is pretty simple comparatively. It's got a bed, 2 black metal chests, and a table. Gives it comfort level like 8. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm just using it to build. It may or may not stay there. I am unsure. Then we have the castle. This isn't detailed out yet, but if you can see the general direction I'm going. Most of the iron should be covered when I'm done. Should be. However, my grand idea was to make the biggest effing castle that I could whole haphazardly come up with. So this is what the inside is looking like so far. There's a couple of rooms over here that don't really serve any purpose. So I'm not sure what to do with them yet. You can tell it's still a work in progress. I have this here. There's going to be a set of stairs that leads up to kind of a throne up over here. There's access to a living quarter type tower over here, which I don't know again what I'll do with. But it does have its own campfire provided by a brazier in the corner actually. Have 3 torches like indented there. So then we have a second story. And the second story, along with this cool window that lets you look over the swamp, because everything's always attacking this from the swamp. You have access to a second floor. Second floor is kind of just a bedroom area more than anything. I might separate it off and make it kind of a storage room here. I was testing that theory with these little windows here. So eventually, though, this may just become shelving for storage. Black metal boxes or something. From there, it's going to lead to a third story. Guys, using this much wood was ridiculously hard, by the way. So you can see that the way that all the wood is done, these iron beams are temporary just to hold it. Because, I mean, I've got everything green right now. Or for the most part, to where it's not going to fall through. But it is ridiculously difficult for this level of wood with no support underneath. So, support-wise, I do have... We're going to go through this window. I do have core wood now holding it up just a little bit, but a majority of what it's held up by is actually iron beams, which you can see is on the bottom of the core wood. I found that putting the iron on the bottom of the core wood allows me to stack this much of a floor space without it cracking. So now we have stairs that access this top 3rd floor. Up on the 3rd floor you have access to a balcony. This will be like a player player room or player rooms. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. But we have access to a balcony. And the balcony allows you, one, you can farm wraiths from inside the farm at night. So if you need access to chains or any of that stuff, you can. And then the second thing is it has access to this bonfire, which may or may not stay. But it gives you a great look off of this tower so that you can, if you need to, so eloquently, you can defend the castle. And guys, trust me when I tell you, this castle has seen more combat than any other settlement I've done, legit or not legit. Like, this is legitly the most attacked settlement I've ever seen. The other thing that we have is there's actually a small set of steps leading down to another fighting table. So if you do get attacked by swamp monster event or what have you, you can stand here and you can shoot at them. They will have a hard time making it up this kind of hill thing going on. The wraiths, if you're on the top floor, can fly up here, but if you're inside the castle, they can't see, nor will they come up this high. So, you got your little joggers moving around. You got all sorts of skeletons and shit. These walls are doubled, so if I do get attacked from this side, you can see there's one wall here, there's another wall there. This is the wall that will get hit, and the wall on the inside should be safe. You can actually see how thick this wall is, because I left these visible. So the whole top half of this is not done yet. It's, by the time I'm done, it's going to be roughly this tall with the 2 corner towers I'm going to put on it, or maybe 4 corner towers. I can't put a tower in this corner because apparently I can't break these rocks, and I didn't think about that at the start. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick 15-minute breakdown on what my castle build is looking like so far, if you've been keeping up. I had to turn my graphics down because this shit is literally so big. My frame rate bombs at max graphics. And, I mean, I'm running a 5950X and a 2070 Super, so that should tell you how much crap I got. Let me know what you guys think. If you happen to watch this video and you like it, subscribe, comment, let me know that you want to see more. If you haven't seen it already, go check out my Castle Raven video. That was the first castle that I built. It's much smaller. I freehand most of my builds, so just dev mode, and I get more fun out of literally just building. So this castle will be a lot more detailed when I'm done. If you go look at the Castle Raven, you'll see it's very detailed compared to this. So if that happens to be something you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. It'll tell you if I make another live stream. I kind of make these as videos, but I do them under a live stream because really editing's not my forte. I would like to learn it, but I have not yet. Alright guys, Everdream just plays. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you are digging this build so far. If you happen to come across the server that I run this on, and this bombs your frame rate, I apologize ahead of time. EJP out.